much on my mind right now. Tell that hero tale, get my baby 35. How could I forget that you done done for me? Baby, gonna take the charge and take the fall from. Would love to take you shopping, but I'm in your tongue. Sorry, little mama, I can give you more. Baby, could you? I got too much on my mind right now. I ain't got the time to get you set right now. Could you? I got too much on my mind right now. Tell that hero tale, get my baby 35.
Jack, when you coming back, where's you at on the map? Everything is intact, could have been a seamstress, still wouldn't cut him slack. Pretty much I got a clue, itty bitty piggyback off everything I do. But I'm still dropping, got him looking like James Harden at the awards. Back to you, I'm so into you, for real bread like I'm into you.
Okay, Coach, football, of course, back in L.A. and back at StubHub Center in Carson, California. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Chargers. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded about a yard deep. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And it's defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Here's Tannehill now on second down. He rifles one that's intercepted. Trevor Williams with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Last week, somehow they won. He threw all those picks, but they still won. Here, opening drive, unfortunately, he picked up where he left off.
Partner, you get a lot of extra patience when you find a way to win despite you making mistakes. But starting out again this game, that patience got wear thin really quick. And I think the guys on the defensive side of the ball will be the first ones to let him know that's got to stop.
Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one. They'll run. This is Melvin Gordon. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the quarterback and disrupt things.
They'll drop to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Charles Harris in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and the Chargers grab themselves a 3-0 lead. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Yeah, this is going to put them back with not great field position.
So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And a nice gain there as he'll be taken down just shy of the 20. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creasing like they were able to exploit right there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make it third down. Out of the gun, Tannehill. It's complete to Graham. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That one will go down as 33 yards on the third down conversion. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. On first down, Drake. And he's going to get across midfield and into Charger territory. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that one.
They see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and it'll be 3rd and 10. An extra defensive back on the field for the Chargers now on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he hits his target. It's Kenny Stills. And he'll get it down here to the 43. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a 1st down.
Yeah, stopped him in his tracks.
Fucking God.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Cordray Tankersley on to stop defensively.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the 1st quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And the last go-around for them, they tried that really, really long field goal, couldn't connect.
And in retrospect, I think a lot of people would say, well, why would you try one that long? You hurt yourself in field position. The ball comes out, you know, there.
Fuck!
This is intercepted.
Why do I keep doing it?
Picked off at the 14.
Oh, I'll throw to the other guy, and I keep fucking doing that.
At the 11-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Now Gordon on first down. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Sturgis adds the PAT, and the lead grows to 10-0. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Dolphin offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
Fucking God, he can't lob the ball, man. It's like no oomph in his passes.
And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest, we're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next series?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl ballot. That's not really his stature here, but he has been their starting quarterback for this game. So they've got to weigh things about who's behind him. Do they think he can snap it back into gear? Maybe change up the play calling to help him out a little bit.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
And Sturgis able to knock it through. And that'll push the lead up to 13-0. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2, got the points on the board. The negative side is it is still touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim, and hopefully he'll be kicking extra points instead.
And out come the Dolphins now. And last time, 1-play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception.
Everything's a pick.
For the 4th time today. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line.
Every fucking pass is a pick.
Stills the intended target. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
Now a handoff. This is Gordon.
Oh, God.
And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Back to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
First down, he'll drop to throw it. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And this is complete. It's Allen. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Allen's first catch, good for a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
This defense porous so far in this first quarter. They face another first and goal. They'll look to throw here. That's nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Come on,
the Chargers player was able to fall on it, and they'll
God, this game, man.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
It's second and goal, back to the 8-yard line now.
Here we go.
They'll give it to him up the middle. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. A nice run there as he picks up 6. It's going to be third and goal now. This is kind of one of those in-between plays here, Charles, on third and goal from the 2 or the 3 in that area. What do you dial up?
Something quick hitting. You don't have the time for something that develops slowly. It's got to be right at them if you're going to run the football. And if you're going to throw it, something quick, get it out of your hands in a hurry.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. And the first play will be a field goal try from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Sturgis able to knock it through, and that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So now here come the Dolphins. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So they took a shot on first down, but couldn't connect. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Draw play. Tannehill gives to Clay. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
Now a play fake, and it's Tannehill. And Wilson has it. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Never make the mistake that the slot receivers, especially the little guys like we're watching here, are just quicker than fast. A lot of them combine quickness and speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Wide open receiver complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Tannehill now 5 out of 10, 50% throwing it. Not so hot, but he does have a first down. Drake off the give from Tannehill. Now a loose football. The ball comes out.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. On 1st and goal, Drake. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile. He stopped that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Tannehill now to throw.
Oh my God, he doesn't even fight for it.
Derwin James with a pick.
He doesn't even fight for the ball.
And he'll be brought down.
He doesn't even fight for the ball.
The interception was
gave him with a fucking play.
He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault. Maybe somebody ran the wrong pattern. Maybe some balls were tipped. It could be so many different things. Bottom line, though, it comes back to the guy throwing them.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Here they come, 2nd and 10 now from the 10. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Caught left side, Williams. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. It'll go as a gain of 11 and a Charger first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down here at the 28. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. First target, first catch, and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's going to wind up and air it out. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, 2nd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Going up top.
Oh my God. My guy would go get that if I fucking tried.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now the handoff comes to Gordon. And he stopped immediately there. Xavier Howard up to make the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
This is Gordon on the dump off. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. He's got it to Williams. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. This quarterback now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Charles Harris in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And, boy, that one drops incomplete. But if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
That's a down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Casey Hayward. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Let's get this game over with so I go back to my Spider-Man.
Good field position to start out. 1st and 10.
I'm so sick and tired of Madden.
They'll set up a throw.
Why do you hesitate? That's what I'm talking about with this game. You got a clear sack and it just stops.
Let's face it, perfection is something we all chase, whether it's playing this game or whatever we do. Hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Able to get away.
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. He hesitates.
On the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. The Chargers on 3rd down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Fucking hesitate in this game.
They'll drop to throw. Open man, it's Allen.
Oh, of course he caught it.
He is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. And a quick slant gets exactly 10, and by the nose of the football, they've got a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to look deep down the... Man, it's caught at the
catching everything.
line. Give him 30 yards there.
Tell the truth, partner. You didn't think he was coming down with that one, did you? Come on, tell me the truth.
No, I didn't. I'll tell you what, though. A one-handed grab of that length, Talk about giving your team a little juice.
Oh, big time. I mean, everyone's going to be excited about that one, whether you're on the field or not. It permeates its way through the entire team, and I can't wait to see what they do on the next down.
And his throw here's incomplete. Mike Williams, the intended target, and it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now. He'll get it up the middle. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Melvin Gordon with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Sturgis for the extra point. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Sturgis out now to kick this one off. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now the former 4th-round pick is Kalen Ballage. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's in. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Tannehill hands to Drake. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this 3rd quarter. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now this time he'll look to throw. Throw right side, complete to Williams. Well, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Not only was it a double move route, it was the dreaded post corner for any defensive back because you think that he's going all the way to the post in a deep route, and then he breaks it off to the corner. That's hard to flip your hips and get there.
Well, he didn't flip them in time. Big play. They run it here with Gordon. And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And they went for a big play through the air on second down. Couldn't connect. Now it's third.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending the guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. Going for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. And now the third down throw incomplete as well. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down. And Sturgis able to knock it through. And that will make the lead now 26. So making 4 out of 4 now in the field goal department, and he's able to extend their lead.
When drives have bogged down, he's been automatic out there. So nice to have a kicker you can count on to put points on the board.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. So here are the Dolphins now. They get ready for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script.
And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And they'll have a short field to work with inside.
They ain't no blocking, man. I can't get nothing in here. This team is horrible.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time it was a turnover.
Yeah, caught up to him.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney!
And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
They're going to look to throw.
He's standing at his feet.
That's complete, right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Like he's dead.
That sets him up better for third down.
He's standing at his feet.
That's tough to play zone defense when they can just curl up right there in front of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we talk about finding the soft spot. Defensively, how do you make sure they don't find the soft spot like they did there?
Tough to do, because what they normally will do is run routes that'll pull you out of that spot that they want to get into. That's what we call not take
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So yet another field goal to end a drive. That has been a very common theme. He's now hit 5 of them in this game.
Yeah, Brandon, as an offense, you hate that you've had to call on your kicker so often, but you have to love the fact that time and time again, he's come through.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The Dolphins offense now working their way back. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly right. All game long,
they just don't fucking block.
Turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Here's Tannehill. And now here's an interception. Trevor Williams with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. The number 7 usually lucky here. Not for him. 7 picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw him, he'd won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer the last to do it in 2001 to throw 7 picks. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. On play action, they'll throw. And this is caught at the 8. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, my God.
Incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Need better players, man. That is horrible.
They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw, and he can't corral it.
Drop that.
Maybe a big missed opportunity there defensively in the end zone, and now 3rd down.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
The gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal.
This has not been a banner game for the defense, not in any shape or form, but I love what they're doing right now. My admiration for them really is jumping up. What a great stand defensively, trying their best to keep them out of the end zone.
Well, it's hard to put your finger on whether this is something to celebrate or something maybe the offense is embarrassed by, but that's now 6 field goals he's made in this game alone.
Yeah, he's bailed them out quite a bit so far. It's very comforting to know that you have a kicker that's got your back.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Here's Tannehill. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking that time for Stills, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target.
Well, that looked for a second like he might take it all the way, but as it stands, it's still a massive return. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Set! 319! 319! Take it! Detroit! Detroit!
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. They'll call it luck or skill, whatever the case is. They're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you retain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Drake will start the drive on the ground. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
He hadn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They stay on the ground with Drake, and he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Tannehill on first down. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. From the 50, it's Tannehill. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Tannehill now to throw. And almost intercepted. That would have been his 3rd pick in this game alone. Instead, 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. Back now at the StubHub Center in Carson. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Hey. Here we go now. Blue 90.
The handoff goes to Gordon, running left. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Detroit!
Back to throw now on first down. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was trying to get that one to Allen that time. That'll bring up 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Right back for Allen. This time he finds him complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. They go play action here on first down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes it's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. In on the stop defensively, Raekwon McMillan.
Well, partner, Marvin, our #1 stats guy just handed me a little card that says he has 97 yards on the ground today. You think he's going to get the ball again?
I think so. 3 away from that century mark. Got to have it.
Yeah, and I think what they're going to call is one of his favorite runs, whatever he feels comfortable with, and what the offensive line has executed well today to try and get him over 100 yards.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And the Dolphins will start their drive at the 20-yard line. Then the Dolphins getting set to go here. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Tannehill. That is incomplete. Trying to get it that time to Stills. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
To throw is Tannehill. It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 39. It's a big play here for the Dolphins on 3rd. 41 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, Tannehill. Eluding the pressure right. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And the ball is going to wind up out of bounds, so they will lose yardage, but they'll keep the football.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down, 3 for 7 so far in this game. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Off play action, Tannehill. And he finds Stills, complete. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Nice game there, partner, but you and I both know that won't do anything for the final score. They're not going to win this one. Right now, they're playing for pride and fantasy points.
And just to erase that goose egg, nobody wants to be shut out. Steps away to his left. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Denzel Perryman in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he fins him off. Flushed out right. He may try and run for them. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So take away the touchdown. It's kind of been one of those games for these guys.
I think it's safe to say that that type of a play just added to their misery, right?
Sanders' kick is good. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. Well, it's a Pyrrhic victory at best, but, Charles, no team wants to get shut out, so it's hard to blame them for taking the 3 there.
You can't blame them one bit. It hasn't been the best performance, that's for darn sure. But there is something to be said for fighting to avoid the goose egg, and they're at least trying to finish out strong.
And the Chargers coming out on the field now. The outcome of this one, well, we know who's going to win it. It's just all window dressing at this point. Got me thinking, what's the biggest blowout that you've been a part of as a player, broadcaster?
Well, I'm not going to go to the player part because when I think blowout...
Because you won every game as a player.
No. I think about being blown out. And no one wants to go back to those memories. But, you know, when I was calling college football, I saw a game that, you know, a team put 70. I actually saw it happen twice. A team put 70 on their opponent. And in the NFL, in the 2017 season, I saw one of those changing of the guard games where a team that hadn't been very good before now was dominating and kicking around a team who had been ruling their division.
And that's when you earn your paycheck, right? As the analyst, you got to fill that time.
You've got to know what's going on out there and how it all happened.
Well, obviously, that begs the question, what game was it?
That was...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Akeem Spence in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. On is the Chargers punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. Taken in at the 22. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, Tannehill. Brought in over the middle by Grant. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder where plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back.
And my goodness, another
Gotta wait till all in the back.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. With that interception, he just set a record that nobody ever wants to set, and that's the most picks ever in an NFL game. 8.
The last time we saw 7, 2001, right?
Yeah.
Ty Detmer. He's with the Lions at that time. To get to 8, are we sure he knows what color jerseys his team's wearing in this one?
I don't know. It has not been good.
Why don't you want to talk about the fact that whites commit just as much crime against other whites?
Defense still with 3 timeouts. We'll see if they want to use them here as the kneel down comes.
To receive drug charges. You don't want to talk about that either, huh? No, because you exist in a place of white comfort and in white privilege, and it protects you from having to deal with all these issues. So why are the black exception about what I look like? I talk the way that I talk. I wear my hair the way that I wear my hair, but it doesn't mean that I can't call it spade for what it is, because it is what it is, no matter which way you slice it, because it's not a diamond or a club. Let's talk about black on black crime. Let's talk about the neighborhoods and the disparity and white privilege and all of these types of things, because the people who are going to get defensive right now are the people.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep up with you, so it doesn't matter. But thanks for sharing the food, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the quarterback. Always a pleasure, my friend.
Because that plays into why we are
So for the home team
and how we got here. Let's go back to FDR, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, the new.
I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze. Bad companies, bad for your company. Bad companies, bad for your company. Company in the ski mask in case you come for me. Got it in the ski mask in case you come for me. When I say I got beef, they don't want no beef. When they say they got beef, they don't wanna eat. If you said they want, they don't want no steam. Put it on it. Had a bachelor's degree, leave us selling weed. Now working on the self-esteem. Hit a block, yo, this block. When you act, and it, my new application be the block. On the app.
You can't hang, baby. We don't want you around here. Ice on my neck, and it's froze. You got bad. It's the same here. Bad company, little bro. You can't hang here. Getting money, so the keep on coming. Phone ringing, so you know the jumping. They looking at me. He owe me some money. Hit him with the night on the carpet. Why they playing games? They don't want no problems with me. Got good aim. You know I brought them. Mine ain't here. Someone. Well, opposite, say move wrong. So
Dark shades, too much. I could barely see them. Acting brand new like I don't see it. When I do, who them folks? Who want too close? Give me room, pony folks. Play it close, do the most. Don't think bad company, that's bad for your company.
Never just be smiley and lovey to me, Ken, yeah.
Bad health is snag you in the tunnel.
What are you talking about? I'm not even doing anything.
Flintstone, bust down, color Maricami. Rudy Pepper, Bezel, Wilma, Betty, Fred, and Barney. Bad, commodity.
Oh, he's talking shit!
I'm a come clean. Paranoia got me rolling in my sleeve. Hating cause I'm up and up the feed. Whole team got beats on the team. I got so much beef, I could barely sleep. Paranoia got me losing on my Z's all day. Good Lord, mama praying on the knees all day. If you still frontin' when I up it, I'ma squeeze.
Yeah.
Man, I'm already fucked up. Don't leave the drop, my nigga.
Man, I'm right with you.
Yeah, I see your head, you know what I'm saying? Your head was nodding a little bit. I'm like, hold up, this nigga tired?
I did that too, man. I fell asleep at work, dog. But I honor my games.
That's what it's about, man. I'm trying to find the ball, B. Scott, man, so I can play him. You know what I'm saying? But this cat, man, he ain't nowhere to be found. So
I'm just sick of picking shit on this game, and they just don't do it, man.
Man,
like, I'm tired.
I was playing Mad games, yo. I was playing Mad games earlier, bro, and it's crazy because 9 out of 1 Mad games, now I'm starting to lose mad games. You know what I'm saying? Off that Madden bullshit. Hold on, let me set my depth chart up.
This shit getting old, man.
Yeah, I know. We was all talking about that shit earlier. That shit don't make no sense.
We didn't advance last night, right?
I advanced this morning.
So who the fuck I got? The Lions?
Yeah.
I thought I had Kendu.
Nah, you didn't have Kendu. Kendu had. It was supposed to be Kendu in the Cowboys. Yeah, he definitely had the Cowboys. But we gotta advance that shit again too.
Adam Gase is fired, brother.
Yeah, I seen that shit.
My wish came true. I'm so happy. Everybody's like, oh, you ain't made the playoffs. I don't give a fuck about that shit. With that nigga? So what? We gonna lose anyway.
Yeah.
The owner was like, I want to win. And for me to keep this guy here is the definition of insanity. Awesome. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? But now it's like, okay, you know what I mean? There's a lot of potential out there right now. You know what I'm saying?
He said we got to stop this mentality of thinking plugging in a few free agents is going to do it for us. That's not going to do it.
Was doing. That's exactly what Jerry Reese was doing.
That's not going to do it. We got to build through the drafts, and if we're going to sign free agents, we need to sign free agents that are still in their 20s, that are still hungry.
Right. Yeah, you right about that shit.
Everybody talking about, oh, this owner don't know football. I said, everything he just said sound like he know football to me. I'm with it. Fuck is you?
Sound like he knows football.
What the fuck is you talking about? The nigga said sign Young. You got a problem with that?
Yeah.
I said, all right.
Yeah, man.
And then they was talking about Rex Ryan might come in for an interview. I said, bring it. I like Rex Ryan. A lot of people don't like him. But see what, the Dolphins never had a coach that shook it up.
Right.
They never had that
coach.
Rex
Ryan, man. I think Rex Ryan is more, I think he's more built for a defense, man. I like him as a defensive coordinator, not a head coach.
I like him as a head coach as long as he gives up the offensive responsibilities to a top-notch offensive coordinator. I'll take him as a coach all day. I'll take it all day. People don't like Rex. I like Rex because Rex don't have no bullshit on his sleeve. Rex, hey, see this shit right here? Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm going to put it out there. I don't give a fuck. That's why I like the man. So if the Dolphins hired Rex Ryan, I'd be fine with it. And people think I'm fucking nuts. I'm like, when's the last time the Dolphins had a coach that fucking got on their asses? Because Rex will give you the business. You fucking trash. What the fuck are you doing? Just don't bring your brother in for defensive coordinator. I'm fine.
Right.
Bring in a top-notch offensive coordinator. We got the weapons. Just do it right. The head coach should not have the offensive playability to me. You just shouldn't.
This is the NFL Sports as we welcome you to MetLife Stadium here in
That's like the general game planning by itself for a war. No! They got advisors, use them.
Right.
I'm telling you now, I'm not calling one fucking play. I'm going to concentrate on what I used to and get back to just knowing my fucking playbook and knowing how to run certain plays. Because I'm getting too predictable. I see it. Only way not being predictable is for me not to pick the plays at all. So the best way to see if that works is to play a nigga that knows my game.
Right.
And I'm not doing any shifts. Oh, good spin.
Yeah, I was playing Madden games today, yo. Madden was whoring me all across the board, yo. Oh my god. I was like, this shit is fucking raggedy, man.
Oh, you should have put up the goddamn, what's the name? I'd have watched it. I was at work, falling asleep. Ooh, good shot.
I started incorporating new plays also.
That's why I'm not picking the play, Nate. I'm not picking it. I'm just gonna try to fix my shit.
But a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak it across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
Like, this is a new play right here.
Now a play fake here on first down.
Yeah, see, that shit ain't gonna work.
These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker,
That
right?
shit ain't gonna work.
Because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Here goes one. I don't even use this shit right here. I'm gonna try.
To at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. It's low let off, play action.
There you go.
Well, damn.
To bring up third. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second.
I'm not making no adjustment. I'll catch myself taking myself out 2-8 plays.
Shotgun snap to low let dance into his right.
There you go. See, that was defensive line is working a lot better.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck rule that they can fall back on anymore.
Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away. Taking it about the 16.
Yeah.
56 yards on the punt.
And going to the inside. I go to the outside, draw to the inside.
I tell you, I know what it is. I'm getting too predictable.
Dolphins break the huddle. Come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
I mean, besides bad holding me, but that is what it is. I fucked that up. Good shit.
Yeah, but instead of trying, like, you know what I'm saying, like new plays, man, that shit just don't work, yo.
This nigga got a block, man. That's the shit that kills me. Like, you gotta, it's not like you said a stud.
Right,
you said a stud, you don't block? I get it. You got confused. All right, that happened. Well, when you just sitting there one-on-one, you know who your assignment is, and you miss it? That's bullshit to me.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. That's brought by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the
Like, I don't understand how that play worked if my safety is
because
they
just let him go. Like, there's nobody else in your zone. Why you let this dude
corny.
go? It don't make no fucking sense. It don't.
When they first fixed it, you know what I mean? That zone shit was there. You know what I'm saying? That shit was there. It was covered. Now that shit is just open.
Like, why the fuck are you cheat over to that guy at least? Be there. Nobody else is coming to your zone.
Yeah, that was one of my best plays too. That was, matter of fact, that was the money play. That was the interception play. And then my man didn't even jump to pick the ball up and smack it down.
That should have been picked right there.
Yeah, like that's the shit that been happening to me all day long. I'm like, yo, you gotta be kidding me, man. Not jumping at all.
You know what? I'm start paying attention more now that I'm doing this to players that just ain't reacting. And then I'm gonna go check his attributes and be like, oh, this ain't the player for me. Because he's not reacting to shit.
Yeah.
And I'm not throwing this stupid shit no more. Like, you had all that shit covered. I ain't throwing that.
Yeah, hold that shit. But that's crazy though. On first and second down, I'll stop shit. But then on third down, it's nothing. No, nice shit, good shit. Like I went after this cat earlier, yo. I had two of my defenders getting ready to come up and smack him. He spun and split both of my defenders and took off downfield.
Oh yeah, that shit.
I said, what? You know what I'm saying? I can't hit stick nobody. But this dude hit stick me after, towards the end of the game as I'm driving to get ready to take the lead, and he got a hit stick on me, and my running back fumbled the ball. You gotta be kidding me. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
Two guys over there don't like blocks.
Shit's crazy, bro. Oh, man. Oh, my.
Giants taking the field again here.
I don't like the fact that you're using my own shit against me.
1-7 start. The second half of the season here to get a few wins, but I don't think playing spoiler is what Pat Shurmur had in mind for his first season. No, I don't believe that.
I think I was the first one that started doing that shit, yo. I was killing that shit on point.
What, putts?
And then yeah, man.
No,
like on the
Mike hated me for that shit.
It. And then you was killing me with that
hated that shit. Mike was like, one thing I know, I'll be stuck down in my end zone, man.
Yo, them coffee quarter plus is the truth, man. Oh my god. Yeah, I gotta get back to perfecting that shit.
The situation not as dire now. 1st and 10 at the 14. A first carry for the Clemson.
See, they react so much better when I do that.
It's a pickup of 4 and it'll bring
no shifts.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Time out the snap count.
Block shit, man.
Because I'm not committing to anything.
They should still be able to poke a nigga or something. God damn.
Look at this. You see how my D-line? It's just working so much better.
I seen it, but did you see my lineman just look at him come in?
Yeah, yep.
Just watch him, yo. Like, come on. How are you watching this man? Gotta be funny. You sat there and you watched him, yo.
As we begin quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation to kick it away.
And that's because it was a running back. And that's because the running back wasn't supposed to pick him up. You know what I'm saying? But that's the bullshit, though. Because even if the running back's not supposed to pick him up and he's still supposed to pick somebody up, he should react to that. But he don't.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. That's taken it around the 40.
Oh, shit.
21 yards, on the return. Will begin this drive in great field position.
All right, let's go, boys. Let's try this shit out.
If there was an award for the most difficult team to figure out this year, it might have to go to Miami. Now, look, you go into week 16 and 17 is still an outside shot to make the playoffs. The Miami Miracle they had, but that was followed by the dismantling in Minnesota. It has been a tough team.
Get this big nigga. Who is this?
Ballers.
Live.
Yeah, he's nice. They ain't start using him until he been on our roster the whole season. They ain't start using it till late in the season, and the press was like, "Yo, this boy been doing this in practice. Y'all put him in game." That's why the man fired, man. Too many weapons, but he don't do nothing with them.
Nothing with him.
Everybody out, Dolphins ain't got nobody. They suck. I'm like, nigga, whatever. Keep thinking that.
I think quarterbacks gotta see that. Gotta find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill.
Ooh, good hit.
You had that ball wide open, yo.
Hey, I was ready to hit him. Fuck, what the fuck? Ah, my God. I just... Well, I'm telling you, this game, you're going to see different defenses from me. Because I'm not calling it no more. I'm not getting predictable. If you're gonna beat me, you're gonna have to read. And not just saying you, I mean people, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have to fucking read. Look how much better they're reacting than the shit I do. It's like I confuse my team with all the shifts. This is the games we used to have. Instead of niggas scoring every 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh,
and they're actually reacting, Nate. They reacting.
They ain't reacting on my motherfucking side.
I'm telling you, try it on defense. When you play defensive line, just don't hit the turbo or nothing. Just hit the button that comes up above his head. When you play quarterback, don't even worry about the blitz. Look downfield, see who's open. That's how you got me on the sack.
Yeah, but I don't have enough time to do that shit.
Yeah, neither do I, man. I got nothing, man.
Yeah. Can't do that shit, bro. Oh! Not today.
I did a play action on the fucking one.
I love that play. That's my good play right there. I like that one.
Nigga, you stole that shit from me.
I ain't know I stole that shit from you.
But you did teach me one thing on that play. That crossing route underneath is deadly.
Yeah. Tell me.
And that's another thing. I gotta start taking my 2 yards. I know it would get.
Man, look, I be sitting there when I be watching your games, man. I be like, why the fuck you keep getting away from running the ball?
Yep.
Like, run the ball, man. Just run the ball.
I'm not calling plays no more, man. I'm not doing it. Because I get greedy, I get stupid. Look at that shit. Sit in the pocket and wait. This is what I need to get to.
No type of rush either.
I gotta stop thinking you're gonna hit me in the pocket. It just stand there. We say it all the time to quarterbacks. Say, hey, you gotta have pocket presence, but you gotta know. Sometimes you gotta stand there and take that hit.
Yeah, you gotta know when to step up right into that zone, right?
Yep.
Yeah, how this man gonna send me an invitation and he ain't even hit me up and let me know anything?
What, for a game?
Yeah.
Go play your game, man. We get back to this.
Hold on. Wait.
Pause it.
Hold on.
I'll pause it. We on pause.
That's
Play your game.
Alright. That must be the Colts.
Quit this shit, play your game. Put up a stream.
Am I at home? I'll put it up anyway. Fuck it.
Yeah, put it up.
Oh damn, I am at home too. Gotta put it up anyway.
I don't even know if I got any more games.
Throw it up in the group.
Oh, I will.
Oh, my team's got a 90 overall now. That's what I'm talking about.
MT3?
Yep. I played the Colts.
Alright. So we're gonna advance at the year game.
Come on, man. Don't call me over here and you start bullshitting. Alright.
Yeah, because he'll fuck around and get a fourth loss.
Damn right. But see, that's what's funny about it, man. The ball didn't even hit me up and say anything. He just sent me an invite. That's all. No, yo, I'm about to send you an invite so we can get this game in or whatever the case may be. Now I gotta go back to the old style on him now. I was trying new shit with you, but I gotta go back to the old style now, man. It's Cunningham. What the fuck is that? Oh my gosh. Come on.
Mom.
Ah, damn. Shit. What I shouldn't do. I knew it.
Nigerian nightmare. What's going on, homie? What? Oh, yeah.
This your phone?
That was my old phone. It's been dead for like 15 years.
Did you have it on with the head?
That tells good shit. It's in the chat.
All right.
They put it on a big screen. We gonna play some VR, boy. Where you going? You gonna chase some floozies?
The boy going out the party. Party.
Lazy. Oh, come on, YouTube.
Oh shit.
Alright, I'm gonna play somebody online, I guess. Set my own death chart.
Oh my gosh! He do that shit right. That shit sailed right over my doggo defender's head. I couldn't do shit with it. Even if I jumped, I wasn't gonna get that shit. Fuck.
Man, the fuck.
Your ass over here, nigga. I might have to go in the nickel on him, yo. Damn.
What the fuck is wrong with my YouTube? What the fuck is Red Mike's game going down? I ain't got ass.
God, they're just dropping this right as though I'm dead. Come on. I'm kidding.
What the fuck is Red Mike's game going down?
He's been trying to hit the ball up. You know what I'm saying? Monarchs told him to hit him up when he's ready. You know what I'm saying? He's been hitting him up. And Monarchs ain't respond.
Let's see what the game was at.
It's second down. They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. You know what? He can last week to really bring the defense and then hold down their production. But I dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how we get receiving efficiency. It was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there. Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on and that's how they motivate. Most of these guys are so motivated.
Oh, shit. Picked up.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3.
I'll do any dollars.
Oh, I might have a game too, Nate. Me. Any dollars, nigga? You just got $50.
I'll give you some kiss probably.
What you do with all the money you had?
Huh?
What you do with all the money you had?
Spit?
You spent $50 already?
No, not that. It's my food money. I'm getting that.
What you need?
Huh?
What you need?
Weeks, man. What you money?
You need some money. Where you going? Huh?
Really stink. Smell like. Oh, we got a sticker. Wow, put this one.
Be safe out there. Pay attention to your surroundings, please. Don't get in trouble. Oh, that fell off. What? Oh, I do got a game. I got a game at T-Lock. I got you in that one, right?
What, T-Lock?
Yeah.
I think you do.
I'm about to tell you now. You got suck in this fucking league too.
Yeah, man. That's a problem over there, bro.
Yeah, I'm 2-5 over here. About to play 3-3 Jets. You know what? It is what it is, Nate. Cause I'm just gonna build. I ain't quitting no leagues. I'm just gonna build. I'm not adding no more leagues. I'm just gonna build.
Yeah. Well, that's the beauty of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. I'm not getting mad at this game no more. It takes too much out of me when I get mad.
You grab a dog and you choke him and you kick the shit out of him all day long. Just bang, bang, bang. What's his ass?
Hey, you choke him.